Hello guys, welcome to Techbuzz. I'm back with another iPhone 4S video, and this time we will see how does it feel to use iPhone 4S in 2021 and can you use iPhone 4S as a primary device now. iPhone 4S can now be bought for as low as 3,500 rupees or $70 depending on your country. I know many of you must have upgraded from iPhone 4S to 8, 10 or even 12 Pro by now, but truly speaking, iPhone 4S was such a masterpiece by Apple. The design was so premium with its stainless steel frame with front and back glass body that Apple brought this design back with stainless steel frame with the iPhone 12 Pro series. But truly speaking, even iPhone 12 Pro Max can't match the sturdiness of the iPhone 4S. First of all, iPhone 4S is super comfortable to use by one hand. It's quite easy to swipe through pages and apps. iPhone 4S was launched in 2011 and will be turning 10 years old in October 2021. But it still looks so premium. At the bottom is the mic, speaker grill and 30-pin connector. On the left is the volume rocker and mute-unmute switch. You get the SIM card slot on the right side. The lock button and the old favorite 3.5mm audio jack are at the top. At the front is a 0.3 megapixel VGA camera, earpiece and proximity sensor. On the back is a 8 megapixel camera with single LED flash. Back in 2011, iPhone 4S was launched with iOS 5 and now it's running on iOS 9.3.5, which is the latest version for it. But actually Apple should have stopped upgrading it after iOS 7 as the performance has affected a lot after that. Although this phone is still quite usable, but as a secondary device of course, as it runs smoothly, can perform daily tasks with ease and has a decent battery backup for a secondary phone. I'm still getting 5 hours of battery backup with some daily tasks and social media usage on Wi-Fi, which is pretty good keeping in mind that it is a 9.5-year-old device and has a just 1432 mAh battery. The best thing is that many apps are still supported on iPhone 4S like Instagram and Facebook. Yes, they take some time to load and you may notice some lag while the app is loading. Once the app is loaded, there is no issue in using it. And the best thing is that how comfortable it is to use by single hand. And same goes with Instagram. It runs easily. There may be some lag if you scroll fast, but at least it's usable. But in my previous video of iPhone 4S in 2020, I had tested out WhatsApp and Snapchat, but this year those apps have dropped support for iOS 9. So now you won't be able to use them, and instead of WhatsApp, you can now use Telegram. Talking about performance, I'm surprised to see how well it performs running some new games as well. iPhone 4S is powered by Apple A5 chip with dual-core processor and 512MB RAM, which sounds quite funny by today's standards as we have phones with 12GB or even 18GB of RAM now. But back in the day, iPhone 4S was a power-packed beast. And that's the reason this phone still runs so smooth in 2021 as well. There's hardly any lag, and this shows how well optimized the iOS software is. But I won't suggest you to buy this phone if you are concerned about gaming. It is a good phone for basic tasks only. And truly speaking, I'm using this phone for just calling, messaging, and it is mostly used as an iPod as the audio quality via wired earphones or via Bluetooth in my car is really impressive. Talking about the camera, this phone has a 8 megapixel camera with Sony Exmor IMX145 sensor and f2.4 aperture. It was one of the best, or we can even say the best camera phone of its time. iPhone 4S can shoot 1080p videos at 30fps with digital image stabilization. Other features include panoramic mode, live filters, time-lapse video and HDR. At the front is a 0.3 megapixel VGA camera which can shoot up to 480p resolution videos. You also get time-lapse and live filters in the front camera as well. So let's check out some camera samples. The camera performance is quite impressive in daytime. Colors are natural and accurate and details are maintained. And some of these shots are from 2012 when this phone was new. HDR works decently, keeping decent amount of details of foreground intact, but the sun area gets slightly blown out. Indoor shots also look good. I have tested quite a few new budget smartphones on my channel and still they can't produce images of this quality in indoor low lighting. Night shots are not so great, they are usable, but here the 2.4 aperture shows its limitation as the photos look quite dark. The selfies are just okayish from its 0.3 megapixel VGA camera. This phone can even run YouTube. Yes, it's an older version and you won't get the latest features of YouTube app. And also, it's not like just go to the App Store and download the YouTube app or Instagram. There's a workaround to install these apps on your iPhone 4S. But watching videos on this tiny 3.5-inch display is quite awkward. iPhone 4S has a 3.5-inch Retina IPS LCD display with 640 by 960 resolution and 330 ppi density. The display is vibrant, colors look good, and it's quite sharp as well. The viewing angle is decent by the way, in spite of being an old LCD display. iPhone 4S was the first phone to come with Apple Siri. Of course on iOS 9 it's useful and can do some daily tasks, but it is not as smart as that on iOS 14. Internet browsing can be troublesome as some web pages take some time to load, and also after they are loaded, some icons or details are not loaded properly. So to sum up in the end, whether iPhone 4S is usable in 2021, then yes, it's a decent performing smartphone which you can use for daily tasks. You can use it for calling, messaging and some basic gaming. But it can't be used as a primary device by those who like to spend time on their phone, especially youngsters. But still, this is such an iconic device and only people who own it will agree to it. So what do you guys think about iPhone 4S, and would you think of buying a 4S now? Please let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, do hit the like button. Also don't forget to click the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get updates on our new video uploads. Also follow me on Instagram on techbuzz.insta page and Techbuzz Facebook page. We will be back with another video soon. Till then, stay tuned.